Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Hello, Leo. Hi, Leos. This is me, Dale Mashed Potato, the Groovy Cleveland Psychic. Welcome to my Groovy Psychic Lounge. I've got my lava lamps up and going. It's really rolling now. I also burned some sage. I also sprayed some Good Vibes Aromatherapy Pillow Mist, which I got for $3.99 TJ Maxx. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Pokemon cards, and we're going to figure out what's happening for all the Leos in July. I'm pulling cards. I got cards in here from the Pokemon trading card game, as well as cards from other trading card collections. It's not all Pokemon. Stay tuned after the reading, because I'm going to open 2 new packs of Pokemon cards. Each side's going to get another card, and some of these cards may make it into my deck, okay? Trying to grow my deck a little bit, just to offer, a more diverse range of possible outcomes. All right. So we're going to pull, our first card is going to be to let us know what kind of energy the Leos are coming into July with. Let's see what was happening in June, maybe even earlier than June, and we're going to see what's coming in right here in Dale Mashed Potatoes Groovy Psychic Lounge. All right, your first card is Altaria, a humming Pokemon. It flies gracefully through the sky. Its melodic humming makes you feel like you're in a dream. So you were kind of walking on air in June. You're coming into this one in this month, kind of floating, humming along. You're kind of humming along in a dream. You may be in a little bit of a dream world. That could be for good. Maybe you're just like, hey, la-da-da. Or maybe you're like, what? And you're like, this is weird. So that's kind of what energy that maybe we'll get some clarification on that later. But I want 3 cards now to let us know the July, what's happening in July. We're gonna get 3 cards. I'm closing my eyes so that I don't see what types of cards come out. Your first card is The Undertaker from the WWE cards. This is actually an Undertaker tribute. This is specifically in regards to when The Undertaker defeated Edge for his 2nd World Heavyweight Championship. There was a true rarity at WrestleMania XXIV. I don't know what that means. As both participants in the World Heavyweight Championship match, Undertaker and Edge were undefeated at the Showcase of the Immortals. Whoa, okay. Weeks prior, the Phenom had won an Elimination Chamber match to gain the championship opportunity, and from the very start, it didn't seem like anything was going to stop him from both keeping his undefeated streak alive and capturing gold for the 2nd time. However, Edge was ready, countering most of The Undertaker's attempts at a finisher. Hell's Gate was one move Edge couldn't evade, and The Undertaker emerged victorious. Okay, so it looks like you may be encountering a Battle of the Immortals this month. You may be going up against something. It's looking good for you if you're on the Undertaker side, which is the Undertaker is basically rises from the dead all the time, out of a coffin. No one can beat him at WrestleMania. And so so Undertaker, He's also like, this guy's literally like 80 years old and he's still wrestling. So there's a lot to that. So persistence may be a theme in July. We'll see. You also got Voltorb. Voltorb is a ball Pokemon, a life form whose identity is unknown. It is said to screech or suddenly self-destruct. So this indicates kind of a surprise. There may be some sort of like explosion or mysterious element. That's what the Voltorb represents, like a mystery. So that may be something you're coming up against in July. And you got Charmander! One of the best Pokemon ever. From the time it is born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. So this is like the Leo. This is a very Leo card. Fire sign. It lets its light shine. It's always shining. Or else if the flame goes out, no more Charmander. I remember that episode from the original series. Very, very, very tense. We did not want that light to go out. However, this is a basic Pokemon. It hasn't evolved yet. It's a starter Pokemon. So this is kind of suggesting July. You're going up against something. It may be surprise what you're going up against, but you're encouraged to keep your flame a burning. Leo, I feel like this hasn't been very specific, so I'm going to try to get more clarification. We're going to pull more cards for the Leos. First of all, this July energy, the energy you're coming in with, I was a little confused about. You know, it says that you're flying gracefully through the sky, humming along. So, you know, that's nice. So let's just get another card. You got another Pokemon, Tangela, or maybe Tangela, like Angela with a T at the front. Blue plant vines cloak the Pokemon's identity in a tangled mass. It entangles anything that gets close. Okay, so you may have also had kind of an energy of getting tangled up. That suggests to me that you may have been in a dream world and you were getting a little bit tangled up in a dream world. Okay. Does that feel like that was happening, Leah? Alright. What's this Undertaker, though? Like, you're going up against something. I want to know more about the Undertaker and the Voltorb. Like, you're going up against something, and then there's, like, a shock or a surprise. Like, what is this thing that, like, you're going up against? This Undertaker in a serious match of the Immortals thing. I'm taking 3 more cards. Just basically on this Undertaker thing. Piloswine. Swine Pokemon. Although its legs are short, its rugged hooves prevent it from slipping even on icy ground. Okay, so you feel sturdy on icy ground. So you're going into this match confident, that's for sure. You got another fire sign. This is from the Magic cards. You got Keldon Raider. Keldon Raider's spoils are limited to what their Kolos can carry. No matter the value, the rest goes up in smoke. Okay. So this is saying, like, take into account what you're carrying into and out of the battle. Okay? So possibly what this is saying is, coming into July, what are you bringing into it? Okay? Are you carrying stuff you don't need? And then Farfetch'd. It always walks about with a plant stalk clamped in its beak. The stalk is used for building nests. So you're trying to build something on new ground, okay? This represents like a solidity, this represents building, and then this represents what are you bringing with you. So it's saying, like, don't try to build with like too much stuff. Be careful about, you know, not bringing in too much excess into this matchup that you're facing in July. The surprise, the Voltorb, we're going to get 2 clarification cards for the Voltorb. 2 more Pokemon. This is Remoraid. It has superb accuracy. The water it shoots out can strike moving prey from more than 300 feet away. Okay. And then Nido Rhino. It is easily angered. By swinging its well-developed horn wildly, it can even punch through diamond. Okay. So the surprise that you're coming up with is asking you to come approach this. You're being asked to approach this with accuracy and focus so that you can punch through this diamond. Okay? With like just very strong, like a lot strong like energy, okay? And then let's get a reading on the Charmander. Ancient Animus, another green card from Magic. Multani's mind grasped for consciousness as rage itself rebuilt its body. Okay, so this talks about like a new consciousness. Multani's mind grasped for consciousness as rage rebuilt its body. So the body's being rebuilt by rage, and Multani is grasping for consciousness. So like it's like a new body is something's being born, and there's like a new consciousness coming into it, which works with like the building theme we had going on here. Okay. So it kind of what it looks like is you were kind of lost in a little bit of a dream world for June. A little bit tangled up, not super realistic. This wants you to be a little bit more realistic. And then an Undertaker is rising up, mirrored by the Multani here, the Ancient Animus card, which says, Multani's mind grasped for consciousness, rage rebuilt its body. So the rage is rebuilding. So there's actually 3 rage cards in here because this is also an anger card. So, don't be intimidated by the anger that you feel, Leo. Allow it to help you build something. But remember, what you're building on, let some stuff go up in smoke. The Kelton Raiders spoils are limited to what their Kolos can carry. So it's like limited, your house is limited to what you can hold. Let the rest go up in smoke. What's going to be in your house? What's up in your house? Be specific about it. All right. And I want one final outcome card for Leo. Magic card, Sergeant at Arms. Knights get the glory. Soldiers get things done. So this is like just, a card that's, again, asking you to be a little more practical and get the work done. Yeah, that sounds good. Leo, I hope that you liked the reading. Hopefully the message resonated with you. I pulled a lot of cards. Hopefully the message speaks to you. Maybe, you felt like it is accurate. Who knows? Anyway, stay tuned because I'm going to pull 2 more cards. I'm going to pull another card for Leo using the packs, the new packs. That is to come. Thank you again for watching. I'm Dale Mashed Potato, Groovy Cleveland Psychic, signing off. Bye-bye. The time has come. I am now going to open 2 booster packs and pull extra cards for every sign. Now listen. I just did all of your guys' reading. I don't even know I don't remember what everybody's specific messages were from the signs. I'm a psychic. I'm not a memory expert. Is there a name for someone who's a memory expert? I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these cards together. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 cards. So does that mean you're all going to get 2 cards? 12 times 2 is 24. Okay. You're not all going to get 2 cards. Oh, here's what we're going to do. You're all going to get two cards. And then 2 cards are going to be... Actually, let me just double check if there's any, energy cards. Okay, there's some weird cards in here because there's trainer cards. There are some energy cards. Oh, why don't I just take out the energy cards? Okay. I took out the energy cards. So this is the energy cards we got are, I don't know what this symbol is, but this is electric. And so if that speaks to you, electric energy, we're all gonna experience some electric energy in July. That's like excitement, that's innovation, that's that kind of energy. This thing, I don't know what that sign means. Whatever. You guys can look it up. Maybe I'll figure it out while we're doing the reading. And figure out what that sign means. Leave a comment below to let me know what that means and what your interpretation of that is for the month of July. Now, each sign is going to get 2 more cards. I'm shuffling them first. All right, let's start with Aries. Your 2 cards are, for July, Vulpix and vanilla ice cream. Okay, well, look at that. They look so similar. A fox Pokemon and an icy snow Pokemon, both water types, Aries. So Aries, you're going to have some emotional enjoyment this month. Vulpix, let's read Vulpix. It exhales air colder than negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Elderly people in Alola call this Pokemon by an older name, Keokeo. Alola. I love Alola. I enjoyed my time in Alola. I thought it was very pretty, and I have a 2DS, so I didn't get to see it all in full 3D because I don't have that kind of funds. And I just love the 2DS because I like how it feels. Anyway, it was a fun game. But the Vulpix exhales air colder than negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know why that's necessarily like a comment. Elderly people call it by an old name. So it's kind of like an ancient Pokemon, and it's old, and it breathes cold, icy air. So that means you're kind of going to be chill, Aries. Like, it's going to be like a chill month. Like, and you may be experiencing some like emotions that are like older, but like ancient in a good way, like honored. Ko. The Vanillish, this is an ice cream icy snow Pokemon. It's an ice cream cone with a smiley face on it. Hot days cause its body to melt. It can be restored by refreezing it, but the process leaves its body slightly warped. Honestly, all this says to me, Aries, is like, go enjoy some ice cream this month. Like, let's not take this like too seriously. Like, Aries, go get some ice cream this month. That's your bonus message, is like, honor your elders and maybe take them to go get ice cream. Taurus. All right, Taurus, you've got Goomy. Goomy is a soft tissue Pokemon. The weakest of all dragon type Pokemon. Oh, it's a dragon type. Awesome. It's unable to breathe if its skin dries out, so it sticks to shady places. Okay, Taurus, you have the weakest of the dragon Pokemon, and it has to stay wet. Okay. And then you have an electric Pokemon, Graveler. This is the Alolan Graveler. Its preferred food is Dravite. After it has eaten this mineral, crystals form inside the Pokemon, rising to the surface of part of its body. It eats a mineral, the mineral crystallizes in its body, and then resurfaces on its body. Okay, Taurus. Be careful of or just like, be conscious of what you're taking in, of what you're eating. Be conscious of what you're eating and the energy forms that you're taking in, because they're going to crystallize in your body and then they're going to come to the surface. That's the message you're getting with this one in July. So just like, eat well, eat good, and be around good vibes. And that's also what this is saying. It's like, it's kind of like, Taurus, you may be a little bit sensitive, and just like stay in the shade. don't get totally dried out, Taurus, this month, okay? It's going to be hot out there. There's going to be sun. So, like, stick to some shady places. Get some shade. Aries, eat ice cream this month. Taurus, stay in the shade. Gemini. You got Pancham. How cute is that? It grows up imitating the behavior of Pangoro, which it looks up to as an elder. Okay. It's a fighting Pokemon. Water Pokemon, wishy-washy. When it's in trouble, its eyes moisten and begin to shine. The shining light attracts its comrades, and they stand together against their enemies. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Look how cute. I think it's a hologram, too. You got a hologram card. Nice job. Gemini, look up to your leaders. Heed what your leaders have to say, Gemini. And also, like, let yourself be vulnerable and allies will come to your aid. That's what this is saying. Let your eyes water a little bit, show a little bit of emotion. Your people will come to your aid, and follow the guidance of your leaders who may also be coming to your aid. Sweet. Cancer. You got Clefairy. I know some Clefairy came up in some people's readings. I can't remember if it was you. Its adorable behavior and appearance make it popular with men and women, young and old. Its numbers are few, however. Cancer, you're just a special, popular little angel this month. You also got Gothitelle. Is this a goth Pokemon? It's an astral body Pokemon. Okay, that is interesting. Starry skies, thousands of light years away, are visible in the space distorted by their intense psychic power. Okay. You're a fairy Pokemon with, like, beauty surrounding you, but you're also, like, should have this psychic depth this month, Cancer. Like, people, you're able to show people, like, realities that are thousands of light years away. You're able to time travel. You may be having some intense psychic experiences this month and dreams and things, but, like, you know, you are not even, like, scary. You're, like, beautiful and cute and rare and awesome. So really cool. I definitely think I'm going to include the Astral Realms Pokemon in my deck. That's for sure. I don't think I need 2 Clefairies in my deck, but it's nice to see that one came out again for you here, Cancer. So that's nice for you for July. That's a really good duo there. Leo. Cute. Machop. I love this guy. Machop. It loves working out. Leo, oh my god. As it gazes at its muscles, Leo, which continue to swell day by day, Leo, it becomes more and more dedicated to its training. Leo, I think, Leo, you might be working on your physical body in July, like, and indulging in, like, your own self-beauty, which is not rare for you, but as we're getting into your month, and actually in July we're going to get into Leo, like, this is just being, like, this is, like, a total Leo card. So, like, yeah, just enjoy your own beauty, Leo. You deserve it. And your second card is Wimpod. This Pokemon is a coward. Whoops. As it desperately dashes off, the flailing of its many legs leave a sparkling clean path in its wake. Okay, so, Leos. This is kind of like, when paired with this card, it's like, is this an act? And are you actually just a coward? Like, are you so focusing on the surface that you're not standing in your own integrity and you're running away from things? That's what this card you need to worry about. The other thing is, though, when this thing runs away, it leaves a sparkling clean path in its wake. So it may be like, if you're a coward, Leo, just like, maybe it's also like, run away and just let people be. That's kind of a message I'm getting from this, is like, you know, if you're not up for something, just let it be and leave. Like, you don't have to always be like this strong person and like force yourself to be like the Leo in every situation. Like in some situations, you can just leave. Okay. Virgo, your 2 cards are Tentacruel, water Pokemon. Normally it has 80 poisonous tentacles. The longer one has been alive, the fewer tentacles it will have. Interesting. This evolved from Tentacool. So it usually has 80 tentacles, okay? You also got Whimsicott. Whimsicott. It rides on the wind and slips into people's homes. After it has turned a room into a cotton-filled mess, it giggles to itself and takes off. So, I don't necessarily know how to interpret this. It normally has 80 tentacles, and then it loses tentacles as it goes along. So, Virgo, as you go along, you're not going to always have the same things. Like, Virgos love to hang on to stuff that says let go of some of that stuff. Like, that's life, you're moving on. So, moving on, letting go. And Whimsicott means just like, is a disorder, so like, which is perfect for Virgo because Virgos like love order. Well, the Whimsicott comes in your house and like giggles and messes everything up. Virgos, just try to go with the flow in July. Like, things you may not have like the perfect setup, or something may come in and like fiddle with everything. It's not a big deal. It's just like a little Whimsicott coming in. So if something happens, just picture it's like a little Whimsicott cotton ball fluffing around your house. Virgo, I hope I counted right. Virgo, we got Virgo, then Libra, Scorpio. I didn't count right. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. So we're going to do Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces are only getting 1, which is fine. You guys are the elders. You're only getting 1. They're going to be extra special, though, okay? Okay, I think I'm on Libra. Hopefully I didn't do people twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're on Libra. Okay, Libra, you got Slowpoke. Its long tail often breaks off. It doesn't really feel any pain, though, and the tail grows back, so Slowpoke isn't particularly bothered. Libra, again, let it go. Don't be bothered. It's going to grow back, whatever this is telling you about. And then you got Helioptile. They make their home in deserts. They can generate their energy from basking in the sun. So eating food is not a requirement. Oh, bask in the sun. Libra, you enjoy some sunshine this July. Yeah. You get energy from basking in the sun. There you go. It's going to be awesome. It'll be like food. Sun will be like food for you. So get out there. Okay. Scorpio. You got a trainer. Mallow is a supporter. So Mallow's coming in for support to support you. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, then put those cards on top of it in any order. Yeah, so that's really nice. Like, Scorpio, like, Mallow's coming in to help you, like, find whatever it is you're looking for, essentially. So, that's nice. You're getting some support. Oh, boy. You got a hologram. Absol. Very nice. This is a disaster Pokemon. Long ago, superstitions were spread about it, saying it brought disaster. This fed a hatred of it, and it was driven deep into the mountains. This is a cool card. I don't think I made it far enough in the game to encounter Absol. Yeah, so this is a powerful disaster. So, like, it's like maybe like a tower card in traditional tarot for you. So July may contain some doom news for you. But, we're Scorpios. We're not afraid of that. Scorpios are not afraid of anything. And actually, this is like very representative of a Scorpio. People are scared of it, and it lives deep in the depths of the mountain. So, this is really Scorpio being in their realm. So, um, Scorpio, you will be kind of in your realm. It also talks about superstitions, which Scorpios are like have a natural like occult wisdom to them anyway. So, this is just whatever that means to you. You've got the Absol there. It also has future sight. Look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. Like, that's a nice ability. Doom News, put all energy attached to this Pokemon into your hand. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending opponent will be knocked out. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's a powerful card. And that's nice. So there you go, Scorpio. Moving on to Sag. Beldum. Are you guys mad that you guys didn't get 2 cards? When I do this next time, you guys will definitely get 2 cards. Its cells are all magnets. It uses magnetism to communicate with others of its kind. A magnet Pokemon. It's an Iron Ball Pokemon. Okay, so magnetism. And actually now I'm noticing that it has that energy, so that energy symbol is also magnetism, I guess, maybe, or something. So like referring back to the energy cards we got earlier, if anyone's still watching that, you may have be some magnetism. But definitely Sagittarius is experiencing some magnetism this month. You're going to have to be attracting a lot of stuff to you. Capricorn, you got a hologram. Golisopod. Golisopod is a hard scale Pokemon, grass type. With a flashing slash of its giant sharp claws, it cleaves seawater or even air right in two. So you got, with flashing slash of its giant, it cleaves seawater or even air right in two. Okay, so okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, you were using your like earth powers this month to like deal with air and water, which is like your thoughts and emotions. So you are just like very grounded, and your grounding is allowing to help you manage your emotions and your mental processes and thoughts. Cool. And the Aquarius card is trainer card, Choice Band. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon GX or active Pokemon EX before applying weakness and resistance. Okay, Aquarius, this is just strengthening the power of all your Pokemon. So this is like adding extra strength. So this is strengthening the reading that I gave you before. And so just whatever Pokemon cards we picked in that reading, imagine it as double powerful. So this is actually a confirmation that your reading is really strong and accurate. Okay. And Pisces, oh, look at this. How cute is this? You also got a vanilla ice cream cone Pokemon. Vanillite. Born of an icicle, this Pokemon uses its frosty breath to make ice crystals, causing snow to fall. Keep cool, Pisces. You're cool. You're chill. In fact, you're stone cold. And eat some ice cream this summer. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The new cards. I'm excited to put some of these new cards into my deck. I think I'm definitely going to put one of those ice cream cones in there. I got 2 of them. Definitely going to put Machop in there. Was great. Magnetism, I think, is going to go in there. Maybe I'll put this Pokemon in there. The Tower. It's like the Tower card, Disaster. We're definitely putting the Psychic Pokemon in there. I like the Whimsicott Pokemon. Was good. And maybe the leader imitating your leader's Pokemon might go in there. And I don't know, should I put Vanillite or Vanillish in there? I mean, Vanillite's way cuter. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.